Hola, 'tis I, Alicia. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. And today we're going to look into the disappearance of Heidi Planck. This is January 31st, 2023. Heidi Planck still missing. So, the backstory, in case you've forgotten or you're not aware. She was last seen on video October 17th, 2021, leaving her mid-city home with her dog. After leaving her son's game early, she is captured on camera walking her dog near the Hope and Flower building in downtown LA. Her dog was later found wandering on the 29th floor on that high-rise, but Heidi was nowhere to be found. Later, I believe the FBI came in and were checking into something to do with her business associate or her employer. So there's some interesting things going on there, but who knows? You never know what's going on. So let's see first at what we can find out. What's going on? What's happening behind the scenes here with Heidi Planck's disappearance? Why did she disappear? Maybe she left on her own accord. I doubt it, but could happen in some stretch of the imagination, I guess. But let's see what's behind her disappearance. It's been so long that I don't remember what her exact job was. So you can tell me in the comments if it relates somehow to what I pick up here in the reading. But, you know, it's kind of one of those things. You don't know that much about a reading. Those things, those pieces of information don't affect you. So kind of makes it for a more clean reading. So we have the home card. Not sure what the healing's about. Secret space program. I don't think aliens took her. Although that can... That's interesting. I was just thinking about it. One of those things that I believe is that there might be this idea that internet communications, or you know how you see like cyber attacks and things caught, that might be a part of this. So okay. There's a lot of travel here. All right. What we've got. I got some interesting things here. So before we even get to these Mildred Payne cards, I I don't know. There's something here about that. She was making plans for the future, so it's not that she was like, "See you later. I've had enough of this life." We don't have that going on. She was making these plans for the future. Um, there's this idea though that there's this concern about the money that is her income. There's a concern about it. There's concern about her income. There's shining a light on information here. She has this fear. She's carrying around this burden of knowledge, information that she's carrying around with her. She, in the past, she's been like keeping the coins close to her vest, but there's some type of entanglement here. This primary obstacle is about the finances, the money, sheltering it, sheltering money. Emotional undercurrent is wanting to keep the family happy, have her happy home life. Her, you know, her and her kid. There's a dog, you know, I don't know if she's got a dude or something, but trying to keep that. But there's like, that's all the appearance on the surface, but there's so much more below the water level. And then there's this obsession, this dude. This is like a dude that goes like Jekyll and Hyde, or, and again, I have to say allegedly for entertainment purposes, tarot card reading. This is a Jekyll and Hyde guy. She's obsessed with this guy where, like, one moment he seems like nice, and the next moment he's like off his rocker. He's gone to the other extreme. He's gone to the other extreme. But she's like, she's doing something to grow money. She's transforming money. I don't know what that means. 19. All right, let's go into these that I have not yet memorized. Okay, so there's deceit. That is the dagger. There is deceit about how she's working on to grow this money. And let's continue on. The broom, 39. Getting a situation in order. So she's carrying this burden. So is she trying to make the books look clean? Like cleaning up the books, making it so it looks proper? Is this like the launder of dinero going on? Is she like somehow having to do this? That's interesting. We have the octopus with keeping a tight watch. There's greed. She's keeping a tight watch on the money. We have sheltering the money. That's 46. Protection from something. Ay, ay, ay. There's 6 El Diablo. Well, usually we know what El Diablo is, but let's see the official. Evil, nasty habits, deceit, abuse. This is for this guy that goes from, you know, Jekyll to Hyde, Hyde to Jekyll, back and forth. She's making plans for the future with 76 a shell. Protection. Shell. Protecting herself. Okay, so she wanted to protect herself from whatever's going on here. But there's some shady stuff going on that apparently she must have become aware of because she had this broom. Knowledge, research. She's seeing something, or vision's been illuminated to what's going on here. The girl is innocent. She's becoming aware of what's going on. Like, was she doing bookkeeping or something? There's something here, like, I mean, think about it. What's surrounding her? Pentacles, 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 money, 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 money. Protecting it. She's like not, like she was going along, like doing whatever she's doing, and then she's like gets an aha moment, like what in the world? And there's shady stuff going on, and she's obsessed with this Jekyll Hyde character. He just goes between. Oh, you're doing an amazing job. Where would we be without you? And then it's like, what the hell is this? What did you? I can't believe you did it. And then later, I'm sorry. You know how much I value you. On the carousel of emotions. Not good. All right, so there's that. Let's get out some of our clarifier tokens here. Home card, I'm going to go with she was protecting her home, trying to protect her family. It's essentially like she thought she had this great job. She's doing well. She's providing for her son. There's that. She's providing for her child. This we'll look into the grandparent. I don't even know what that's about. There's some type of debt. You can read that one for yourself. Trapped wooded area kind of goes to all along with these places she's going. This is her intuition. Something ding ding, something ain't right here, and she started thinking about it. I think that's why she was making plans for the future. I'm gonna like get out of this. I'm not gonna be a part of this anymore. So let's see what we can find out. Let's start here with the secret space program. What in the world is that? Oh, another octopus. Ironing out details. Why do I keep these tokens? I say it every time. I believe those are air signs. 117. One of these days it's fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. One of these days we'll find out if this ever applies to the culprit, if one of you guys go back into my videos. Cutting details out. There's a chair. 46. Time out. Quiet. Eyeballs watching. I think this is like internet eyeballs. Like somebody's caught a whiff of what's going on here. Let's see what the grandparent angle is. It's like they're listening to information. I don't know what this means unless there's confidence. They have some type of strength to be, I don't know if this is her grandparents or kids' grandparents. Springtime. We have Holly Sprig, protection, divinity, December. They're listening, keeping their ears open. This could just be concern for her. Some type of grandparent energy. It doesn't feel like there's grandparents involved in this, but they're just paying attention. Let's look here into the debt. Ghost. I got a call. Oh no. Meet me somewhere. I need to talk to you about something. She's lured somewhere. Spider. There's acorn. There's this dangling. Perseverance towards a mighty goal. Growing into stability, which is what she wanted to do. She wanted to get unentangled from this, right? She gets a call. She answers a call, right? 32, ringing phone, incoming message. There's a spider, which is feminine, luring us, spider lures the whatever to the web, however that saying goes. You guys know. I don't know. And then the ghost of the past, feeling haunted. She looking to like clear herself of the burden, clean up, get rid of this, and move to the future. This person, whoever it is, maybe this guy, Jekyll and Hyde guy, calls her like, okay, I know you're done. I need you to come over here and we're going to take care of this. Lured her into this web. Oh my. Does he have a crush on her too? There's a rocket. There's the sun. We have a sun, an apple, a rocket, and an arrow through the heart. All right, so the spaceship. Out of this world, which I think connects here, that there's like online surveillance or something that's connected to this person who came here to lure her into the space. We have the apple, forbidden fruit. 88. The trials of love, including joy and pain. And 26. Enlightenment, material happiness. Wondering if, like, Jekyll and Hyde here, he's like got this crush on her and feeling like we're in this together. Oh, you know, you're as much a part of it as I am. Like, it's not just a, and I don't know that that would ever come out that he was like secretly in love with her or obsessed with her or something, but there's some type of, I feel like this emotion, it's a King of Cups energy. I feel like whoever's luring her there may have been trying to be a little bit flirty with her, or maybe in his mind he made up some relationship that wasn't there. You know, we're just going to have to go out together. It's almost, I think that's a part of the lure. Like, oh, we're so deep in this. They're going to close in on us. They know what's going on. They're going to get us. We're going to just, you and me together. We're going to, and I don't think he had any intention of also exiting the planet. I think, you know, he's too narcissistic for that. He wouldn't do that. He would think it. He wouldn't do it. He would say it. He wouldn't do it. He's over dramatic. But he's like, you and I are in this together. And I don't think she could have got out of this. So let's see what the travel, the wooded area, road, runaway. This is him luring her. There's like, so this is an engagement ring, right? And I don't know that she's like involved with this guy, but I think he's just thinking like, oh, let's just talk it out. Oh, I trust you so much. Da, 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 da. Like playing this whole weird relationship thing with her. We're going to run away. We're going to get away from all this. Oh, I've had this brilliant idea. This is to lure her away, to keep her out of this. She needs to be gone from the situation. She's caught on. She knows too much. She needs to be taken away. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. This is not good. So, somebody caught on. She caught on as well. All right, next, let's look into cards about the perp. Get out Madhouse Tarot. As I've told you before, Madhouse Tarot has psychological things on it. I am not a mental health clinician. I'm just reading cards. So, I'm not diagnosing anyone. Just so we're clear. And I have all the meanings over here because I don't have room in my head to store all of these things. So let me find out here about the perpetrator. Who is responsible for Heidi's disappearance? Hopefully we don't get too many nakedy cards. Oh, very much it's his way or the highway. He has the grand ideas. Oh, He's not very, like, money slips through his fingers, though. So he thinks he's like this awesome businessman, but not necessarily. He's had problems holding on to money, so it's almost, I'm wondering, like, does he have, like, like, has a history of, like, making a lot of money, then he loses it all. Makes a lot of money, then he loses it all. Like, he has a problem holding on to his money. But he has all these great ideas, and he's innovative, and people are like, oh my gosh, you got to follow Jekyll and Hyde dude, because he is, like, such a smart guy. He has all these connections. He can make it happen. Like, somehow he makes things happen. Okay. He has this concern that there's going to be a connection made to her with him. He thinks about her quite a bit, though. I think she torments him in his dreams. Like, he thinks about her way too much. This Eight of Cups, he wants to get away from the emotional torment. But his obsession was with, like, getting the money. Okay, we have to hide that card. This is Seven of Wands. Let me see. I can't even show it. Seven of Wands. I'll just put that there. That's his ambition. It's kind of like me against the world. I'm making the impossible happen. And he doesn't know what to do. Let's further go into King of Wands. Tyranny, professional deformation, or a deviation of a leader. So he's a demented leader. So this Jekyll and Hyde, don't follow him anywhere. You're going to end up burned. King of Coins. He likes to collect money, but I think he loses it as quick as he gets it. We have the Four of Wands, his future event. Usually that's stability, but this is excessive optimism, high spirits for no apparent reason. Perhaps taking things to make you not depressed, if you get my drift. His overriding concern, fantasies. He's a Fantasyland guy. We have the Eight of Cups, his unspoken fear. I'm just going to put this up here, and you can read what it says for Eight of Cups. The S mood. S mood, his unspoken fear. Like, I think he'll say that he's going to do that. He's not going to do that. Unwillingness to act, deep depression, apathy, manipulativeness, simulation of illness. He's a dramatic dude. His primary obstacle, we had the Two of Swords. That is distracted attention, splitting of consciousness, difficulties in making decisions. I wouldn't follow this guy anywhere. He's just all over. Somehow he gets people to follow him, which is interesting. We have the Queen of Cups. Tearfulness, increased sensitivity and vulnerability, hysteria. Men taking on female roles and vice versa. His emotional undercurrent. I think that just goes back to, he just goes from one emotion to the other. Knight of Coins. He's obsessed with, oh, there's another lethargy, and fear of passing. And then we had the Seven of Wands with nakedy people. You know, can't show that, but Sam Smith videos are good to go. Paranoid states. Mommy issues. Maybe that was part of his connection with Heidi. Like, I love you, I hate you, I hate you. Maybe she reminded him of his mommy. Oh my gosh. She got tangled up with some nut. Allegedly. My opinion. Dangerous nut. Let's see how this disappearance happened. What can we know? How did the disappearance happen? there's this idea. I need you to come talk to me. I need you to come talk to me because I don't want you to get wrapped up. There's like litigation here, or I don't know, the law's coming for me or something, and I don't want you to get wrapped up in this. I just don't. You know, none of this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you stumbled upon this. Oh gosh, you know, I didn't want to get you wrapped up in this. I'm so sorry. And come over. We need to talk. I need to talk to you. I know you're done. I get it. I totally get it. And just come over. We need to talk about this. I need to figure out, you know, I need logistics. Like, how do I log in? Where are all the files? Are they in a Dropbox or in Google Docs? I'm not sure. Can you just give me all that information and we can be done? She has this idea, like, have your guard up, protect yourself. There's something, don't go. This is like, she had some inkling that this was going to be dangerous, but however, she thought she was going to be getting out of this relationship with Jekyll and Hyde over here. So there's this idea of like, okay, well, this will be a new start, and I can get away with this connection to this guy or this business or whatever that is just morally bankrupt. Just this idea, I'm going to get away from this guy. It's morally bankrupt, but she's on edge. I think that's what her ex had said. She seemed edgy at the game. Because she knows where she's going. She got to go meet this shady dude. Quickly, when she gets there, she knows something's not right. She knows something is not right. She knows something's not right. There's something here about, I don't know if he likes the dogs or something. He's using her dog, you know, the dog that was found at the hotel or apartments or whatever it is. And it's almost kind of like, say if you ran into your nemesis, but you find out you both have a love of dogs, and you're like, okay, well, they're not horrible or as bad as I made them to be, you know, just that kind of rational. It took her off her guard. It took her off her guard. Then all of a sudden, there's some type of struggle here. Like it caught her off guard. Just caught her off guard. Here he is, his way or the highway. He's protecting the money. He's protecting his own interest. Caught her off guard here. There he is again. I'm wondering if there was like something here, like he's not a very good criminal. It's almost like a lot of that fantasy land that's coming through about his personality. He's not a very good criminal. He's like he watches things on TV, but you know, doesn't like think about it logically. I don't know. It's like, oh, I thought that's how that worked. He's just kind of he knows that she's the key. She can get him in deep doo-doo. And he's got this is going to bring everything back into balance for him. And so he's got to get her out. She's not happy that she's in this situation. She's threatened maybe to like say something, or he thinks she's threatened to say something. He knows she's not happy, and there's nothing he can do to keep her quiet or keep her happy. And she's a problem. So he has this idea of like, we're taking her away somewhere. Hangman. This is like, there's someone else, like, this is him. There's like him doing this, but he thinks he's protecting the other people involved in whatever's going on with this money program. We'll call it a program. Whatever they're doing with the money. And he's protecting his corner of this network. Like there's a larger network that he's involved in, but he needs to protect, like his part of this deal is going to jack up the whole thing, so he's got to keep it clean. And he's been like trying to figure out his options. He gets this like brilliant idea, you know. He makes this decision like, this is what I have to do. This is how I have to do it. And I have to take her away and get her out of this situation. He's... I think he's paid somebody else to do this because he's not a natural born criminal, or at least not a physical criminal, maybe, or whatever you would call it. He's like white collar kind of criminal. But she's become a burden. I think he's got a partner, somebody who's taken her somewhere, and she was trying to get out of it. She was trying to get out of it. She was trying to be logical. Like, if, well, wait a minute, you don't want to get rid of me. I mean, I know where all the stuff is. Da, 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 da. And then something happens here. Their plans for the future, they feel like that this is what we had to do. This is Jekyll and Hyde again. Whoever is responsible for carrying out her disappearance is different. Jekyll and Hyde over here is kind of like, whew, got this done. Got this done. Okay, so there's somebody else behind this. Like there's I guess you could say an accomplice. An accomplice. Okay. So, what does this accomplice do with Heidi? What is his role? Accomplice is like the background guy. Like, I don't even know she's aware of the accomplice or the dude doing the deeds. I don't even know that she's aware that he's there. Like, he's a part of this. Like, it feels like Jekyll and Hyde here. He wants to be a part of it. He wants to watch and make sure that it's done because he needs some type of peace of mind, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. This is something new where it's kind of like, because he's like, dook, dook, that this is like exciting. He wants to experience this. He wants to go and see this. It's like he needs to be a part of it. Like, it's a weird, emotionally fulfilling adventure to go on and be a part of taking her away. God, maybe this is something tied into his mommy issues. I don't know. This is his partnership. She's like putting up this fight, and she doesn't want to go. Like, I don't know. She's like in the, like wherever they're going with her, I feel like she's kind of like tied up in a car. She's fighting. She knows like this is dangerous. I'm wondering too, like, does she see, like, somehow does she see in a mirror? Does she see, like, she's in a car and it's like she sees in a mirror or something, like leaving town or going a wrong direction, or like leaving the town, it's fading into the distance. And so she's trying to think of how she's going to get out of this. There's a lot of prayer, you know. I'm thinking about my family. I don't want to leave. My back's up against the wall because there's this crazy guy. I think she was trying to figure out how to get out of this somehow. She was working on, while she's trapped. She's trying to figure out how to get out of this. She's trying to make deals with this guy. But it's kind of like there's this. She can't make deals with him. She can't make deals with him. I think. Let me see. I think he walks away, and then we have the accomplice, the guy who's doing the hit. He comes in like quickly. It's almost this idea where she didn't see him coming, but it's almost like he's walking away and she sees him going, and like what is this, and being aware, hyper aware of sounds and things going on around her. And then this hired person comes in, takes care of her, transports her somewhere else again. Yeah. And I think like her last thoughts here are like just focused on her family. Horrible. Horrible. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is not good. Whoever Jekyll and Hyde is, they need to go take a look at him. I'm sure they'll get him. I don't know if we'll get the answer, but let's see. Why is the dog left at that building, Hope and Flower building? Why is the dog near the Hope and Flower building, or why is the dog found on the 29th floor? Because things move quickly. You're going to come with us. We're going... Things moved quickly. It's almost this idea. I think she wanted to take the dog, but she gets separated from the dog. I don't know if she carried the dog's on a leash, something. She gets separated from having that connection with the dog. Yeah, she just connected. It's almost like did they go down the stairs from this in this Hope and Flower building? Tick 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 tick. Like, it feels like we're going downstairs. A lot of stairs. I think the dog just got like left behind or couldn't catch up, or they locked they closed the door. Like, I feel like they go down staircases, they close the door, the dogs can't continue on. Don't like this. All right, that's what I've got for you. Poor Heidi. So with that, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like, and I will see you next time. Adios.